Caitlin Clark and Sophie are both running up to the referee here. They are both so upset, and the referee is just walking away from them. He won't even look at them in the face. He keeps turning. Like, Sophie even went up at one point and is like tapping on his arm. He would not even look at them.
The ref wouldn't even look at them. Caitlin Clark and Sophie were both pleading, both frustrated, both chasing after the official like kids, demanding answers from a parent. But the response? Silence. Disrespect. The man literally turned his back as they begged for clarity on national television. This wasn't just a bad night. It was supposed to be the Fever's moment. Packed crowd, playoff atmosphere, the rookie superstar against the reigning champs. But instead of a highlight reel, fans got something else. Chaos, controversy, and the ugliest officiating the WNBA's seen in years. What happened in that game didn't just break the Indiana Fever, it broke the league's illusion of fairness. And then things got even worse.
The fact that this referee wouldn't even acknowledge the players was kind of crazy to me. Like, when I saw that, I said, this is really strange, because the referee should have enough confidence in the calls that they made to at least discuss. You should be able to at least discuss something with the players.
From the opening tip, something felt off. The crowd was electric, Indiana was rocking, but the whistles, one-sided. Clark got hacked driving to the hoop, no whistle. Lexi Hull played lockdown defense, phantom foul. Meanwhile, the Liberty lived at the free throw line like it was an all-you-can-eat buffet. This wasn't just bias, it felt like sabotage. Even the commentators couldn't keep quiet. Fans online were in disbelief. People were saying what no league wants to hear. This felt rigged, and here's the worst part, it wasn't just an isolated incident. This was the latest in a growing pattern, a pattern that players and coaches are tired of being quiet about. Caitlin Clark's rookie year has felt less like a welcome party and more like a war zone. From the first game, defenders were bodying her off the ball, holding, grabbing, blindsiding. The Kennedy Carter hit, that wasn't just physical, it was personal. And what did the refs do? Called it a common foul, like nothing happened, like it wasn't one of the dirtiest plays we've seen on a professional court. And fans noticed, not just Clark's fans, basketball fans. Because what we're seeing isn't just rough play, it's deliberate targeting, and the league's silence? That's an answer in itself. Let's talk data. The Indiana Fever are currently -31 in free throw differential this season. That's not just a stat, it's a warning sign. In the Liberty game alone, New York shot 32 free throws. The Fever, only 15. Let that sink in, more than double. In a close game, with playoff implications, that kind of imbalance doesn't just affect the scoreboard, it kills morale. It steals momentum. It tells players, you can fight all you want, but the whistle decides the winner. And the whistle ain't on your side. Post-game interviews told you everything you needed to know, without anyone saying much at all. Caitlin Clark didn't explode. She didn't go viral for a soundbite, but you saw it in her eyes. The confusion, the disappointment, the disbelief. Aaliyah Boston, always composed, kept it short, no comment. But silence can be deafening. These players didn't just lose a game, they lost faith in the system, and that's a bigger problem than any stat sheet can show. Then, the bombshell. Kathy Angelbert, WNBA commissioner, suspended, and not for some random reason. Internal reports revealed she'd been ignoring complaints from coaches, players, and team staff about the officiating for months. Some say the league asked her to resign that night behind closed doors. This wasn't accountability, this was panic. The league knew they were losing control, losing credibility, and with the entire basketball world watching, thanks to Caitlin Clark, they couldn't afford another public meltdown, so Kathy took the fall. This isn't new. Go back to last season's finals. The Liberty beat the Minnesota Lynx in a controversial finish, but that's not what fans remember. They remember the trophy ceremony. Kathy Angelbert stepping onto the court in a dress matching the Liberty's colors, blue and black, smiling, handing over the trophy like she was part of the team. That image went viral. People didn't forget it. So when the Liberty start getting favorable calls again, when Caitlin Clark gets shoved with no whistle and the Liberty shoot 30+ free throws, yeah, that dress came back to haunt them. The WNBA didn't suspend the refs after reviewing footage because it was the right thing to do. They did it because they had no choice. Social media exploded. Commentators called it out live. Team owners started privately demanding action. The stakes were too high. Caitlin Clark wasn't just any rookie. She was the golden ticket. She brought sold-out arenas, national TV deals, viral moments, and millions of new fans who know the game. If those fans sense this league is unfair, they'll bounce. And the league knows it. Would all of of this have happened without Caitlin Clark? Probably not. She didn't just bring attention, she brought pressure. Every game is magnified, every missed call is a trending topic, every league decision is judged in real time by millions. And this latest scandal, it wasn't just about missed whistles, it was about image, trust, fairness. If the WNBA doesn't fix this, it risks wasting the biggest momentum shift in its history. That's why the commissioner got pushed out, why refs got suspended, why the league is suddenly scrambling to course correct. Because whether they admit it or not, Caitlin Clark forced their hand. This isn't just about Caitlin Clark, it's about every rookie coming into the WNBA wondering if they'll get a fair shot. It's about young girls watching these games, dreaming of one day playing pro, only to see their idols getting blindsided without a whistle. The WNBA has worked for decades to earn respect, and right now, with millions of eyes finally watching, they're fumbling the moment. It's bigger than missed calls, it's about credibility. If fans start believing the outcome of a game is decided before tip-off, that trust never comes back. And here's the irony. The league finally has the talent, the storylines, the audience. But the one thing it might lose is belief. Would all of this have happened without Caitlin Clark? Probably not. She didn't just bring attention, she brought pressure. Every game is magnified, every missed call is a trending topic, every league decision is judged in real time by millions. And this latest scandal, it wasn't just about missed whistles, it was about image, trust, fairness. If the WNBA doesn't fix this, it risks wasting the biggest momentum shift in its history. That's why the commissioner got pushed out, why refs got suspended, why the league is suddenly scrambling to course correct, because whether they admit it or not, Caitlin Clark forced their hand. So now it's your turn. Are we witnessing the rise of a league finally ready to break through? Or are we watching a system so stuck in its ways, it's letting the moment slip? Think about it. This was supposed to be the year women's basketball silenced every doubter, the year packed arenas and primetime games became the norm, the year a rookie came in and rewrote the rules. Instead, we're talking about missed calls, ignored fouls, and a league office in crisis. If this was the NBA, there would have been press conferences, investigations, headlines across ESPN, but in the WNBA, they tried to sweep it under the rug until the fans made it impossible. And that's why this moment matters, because it's not just about Caitlin Clark. It's not just about one game or one bad whistle. It's about trust. If fans feel like this league protects certain teams, protects narratives, and punishes stars who dare to rise too fast, then all the hype in the world won't save them. But it doesn't have to end like that. This could be a turning point, a chance for the WNBA to finally grow up, own its mistakes, and get serious about fairness, transparency, and growth. But that decision, it's not just on the league anymore. It's on us, the fans, the voices, the ones who show up. Call it out and don't let it slide. So here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment right now. Do you believe the WNBA is rigged? Or do you think this is just a rough start to something greater? If you've been riding with Caitlin Clark and you're tired of the disrespect, type protect the players in the comments. If you think officiating needs to be cleaned up yesterday, let them hear it loud. Smash that like button, tap subscribe, ring the bell, because we're not done covering this story. Not even close. Every time Caitlin steps on the floor, history is on the line. And every time the league fails to show up, we'll be here, keeping receipts. You wanted drama, you wanted controversy, you wanted someone to say what everyone else is too scared to. Good, because this is that channel. This is where we call it straight, no filters, no bias, no mercy. And if the WNBA keeps fumbling the bag, we'll be right here to remind them the fans are watching. This isn't the end of the story, it's just the end of the cover-up. See you in the next one.